And here are the text messages between John O'Keefe and Karen Reed on the night leading up to John O'Keefe's murder.
Gonna send Patrick to Collins tonight. They're picking him up around 7. Mike may hang out too when he brings Mad over. So why don't you just come over?
Mike doesn't want to go out for a bit? I would like to. Been a day from the jump.
Probably. I just got sober an hour ago.
I'll let you hang with Mike for a few. Don't need to butt in. Text me if when you think you may head out. Can you send me Tim Zoll's contact info, please?
I paid the last bill.
You didn't have to do that. Thanks. Are you really not going to accept my friend request?
Eye roll emoji. On what? Facebook?
Yeah, we've been going out for 2 years.
I haven't gone on. You defriended me over a year ago, I believe.
Carrie texted me. They're headed out in a bit.
Okay.
She's going to let me know where.
So you're going to meet them?
Just presenting it as an option. Wouldn't mind hanging out with them for a drink. Is Mike over?
Yes.
Sounds you're like good with getting together tonight. Was hoping after this morning you'd be interested in smoothing things over with me.
Told you to come over, but you insisted on meeting me out somewhere.
Mike is a little off with me for a while now. I've said that multiple times.
Time to get over it, Karen. He's fine. He was fine the other night when he came by.
Yeah, just wouldn't mind hanging out with other people, like another female, too.
Where are you meeting them?
I don't have plans with them. She just said they're headed out in a bit and will text me when they land somewhere. If you want to go out with Mike solo, that's fine. Just let me know.
I already told you what you should do. Not gonna keep doing this.
I asked to let me know if you guys are going to head out. I haven't been out for drinks this week, and I had a week and a day. And I dread Kaylee or Pat is going to get chatty with me the second I walk in, and that's going to irritate you.
Pat is leaving. Kay is with Mad Cam. I'll text Chris then. We're heading out shortly. What's your plan, Karen?
Do you want me to join or no?
Yes. Wasn't sure if you were meeting the Currans.
They're not out drinking yet. Where are you headed?
Trying to decide. Maybe McCarthy's.
Okay, then. Let me know where you decide. I'm still down in Emfield.
Text me when you leave. Still waiting on McKinney's.
I'm having issues with my hot water, so I had to text someone to take a look.
Eye roll emoji. You trying to piss me off? Hope your plumber buddy that you texted is hot.
Nope. My shower only got lukewarm, and now my sink won't run at all. The plumber I used to use is right down the road. I turned that temp thing in the basement all the way up.
Check the water heater and see if it's leaking.
It's not.
Don't do that. Is the pilot lit?
I was trying to get my shower hot. Yes.
Don't turn it all the way up. It will burn out.
I had this issue twice before, and it wasn't a disaster. I just can't remember what the cause was.
Just turn it back to where it was and get over here.
I don't want to come home in a blizzard and then really be up creek.
So you're going home tonight?
Or tomorrow, or whenever. I've had it chill all day since my shower.
It's gonna snow all day tomorrow. No driving. We're headed to McCarthy's.
Okay, let me know if you end up leaving.
Why? Now you're not coming?
I'm waiting for the plumber. I actually think he's in the driveway.
We're taking Mike's car, so I'm relying on you for a ride home if he leaves.
He's not going home after?
8 o'clock on a Friday. Wink emoji. He may have to get Michael. You have a plumber coming over at 8 o'clock, knowing me and Papa could have handled it. Good luck.
I have always told you I will not put either of you out of your way the way everyone else in your life does. I knew it wasn't working right when you were at the doctor's with Kaylee, and I knew neither of you could get here. And this guy Richie fixed it last time, whenever it was. He was supposed to be here at 5. If it's not a quick fix, I'll tell him to forget it.
If you need a new water heater, don't let him do it.
He's here now. If it's not quick, I'm not doing it. I just want to be sure nothing is wrong, will go wrong when I'm not home. He's not a scammer. Half the quick stuff he doesn't even charge me for. He just puts the toilet seats on crooked.
Status?
Still here. Eye roll emoji. Said he's got to go to HD and probably be back mañana.
So?
Shoulder shrug emoji. Just trying to figure out if I need to be here.
What does it need?
I don't know. He showed me some piece that was all rusted. Shoulder shrug emoji. I don't understand half this stuff.
On the water heater?
Yes.
Tell him to leave it. I'll take care of it Sunday or Monday.
No, it's okay. I can either meet him here or just shut off the alarm. He used to work here while I was at work.
Does he realize it will be whiteout conditions tomorrow a.m.?
Yeah, but he lives right down the road.
Karen, this storm is going to be intense. Can't drive.
Okay, well, if can't, he can't.
I'll do it Monday.
Ha, I better not still have this problem on Monday.
You plan on being there?
I'd to know I can take a hot shower here if I need to.
Figured you'd be in Canton till Monday. I'm getting off my phone. Let me know what you're doing.
I think the four of us together is toxic to this relationship. Would like to limit it. You've said so yourself for probably a year now.
Blizzard tomorrow. Nobody is going anywhere.
Maybe I'll come back late tonight. Bad snow is in the early a.m. I'll head up there in a few minutes. Let me know if you leave.
Eye roll emoji.
Okay, so those texts aren't great, but I do find it very important to compare it to the behavior and actions by members of the Albert family, members of the McCabe family, and Brian Higgins. Number one, why are there so many butt dials happening in the middle of the night around the time John O'Keefe was murdered? And those are the butt dials between the three entities I just listed off. And they're butt dials to John O'Keefe at the time he was murdered. To me, I got the sense they were looking for his phone in the snow. Number two, why did nearly all of the state's witnesses destroy evidence? They completely erased their phones, text messages, search history. And some of them completely obliterated their phones, even taking it to a military base to make sure it was disposed of and never seen again. No, really, why? So John was found with dog bite marks on his arm. We know that the Alberts had a military-trained German Shepherd that did not like visitors. Chloe. In Julie Nagel's testimony, we know that Brian Albert was seen handling Chloe right before John O'Keefe came over that night, taking her down to the basement. Was it so they would hide and wait for John to come over and head on down those stairs? We know that John's Apple Health data, not Apple Healthcare data like the state's witness says it is, makes it clear that John could have walked up to the Alberts' home in their house, down those 2 flights of stairs to the basement. That health data matches up with John's actions that night. Number 4, why did the Alberts refloor their basement soon after John O'Keefe was found murdered on their front lawn? Renovating your house is completely normal, but what's not normal is ripping out the cement. But it would make sense if you need to hide blood evidence. Number 5, why did the Alberts rehome Chloe right after John was found murdered on their front lawn? And to this day, there's no trace of Chloe. It's my theory that she's at the military base. She was taken out with the trash. R.I.P. Chloe. Number 6. Why was there more damage to Colin Albert's knuckles after the murder than there was to Karen's car? No, really, why? Word on the street is Brian Albert was seen touting around town with a nice sling on right after John O'Keefe's murder. And at this current time, I can only chalk that up to a rumor. So if it wasn't after John O'Keefe was murdered, when was this? Brady would also like to know. Number 7, which has been proven in a court of law. Why did Jen McCabe Google house long to die in cold at 2:27 a.m.? And that's odd because Karen didn't even call Carrie or Jen until about 5 a.m. to let them know she was worried something might have happened to John. So how did Jen already know hours before? If she's a psychic, I will gladly cross this off my list. And finally, number 8. Ocho. Wait. Why the hell was Brian Albert and Brian Higgins sparring and practicing their WWF wrestling match moves a mere moments before they left that bar to go home, rally up Chloe, settled into the basement, where Brian Higgins says they were looking at family photos? I bet Chloe was enjoying those photos as well. Yeah, they went down to that basement, hunkered down, and waited for John O'Keefe to arrive. And that's alleged. But doesn't it kind of make sense? Well, that's a wrap, folks. We've made it to the end. Thanks for listening. Let me know if I left anything off of this list. If any of these points haven't been proven as fact in a court of law, then they shall be deemed as alleged. Just a theory. Just a hunch. Just someone who grew up in Mansfield and listened to all of the testimony, facts, and rather lack of evidence that came out at the first trial. I formed my own opinions and came to my own conclusions upon doing so. So think of this more as a discussion board. I would love to know your thoughts. Justice for John O'Keefe. Truthful justice. And justice for Karen Reed.